Welcome to the Talk It Out Show.
Talk It Out Show.
There you go.
Happy Friday, everybody. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
Me too. No, I was talking out there. In listening land and watching land. That's what
Okay,
I was
well.
talking about. All right. We thank you guys so much for tuning in to Talk It Out Show. I am Joanne, of course.
I'm Lydia.
I'm Lauren. All right. And if you guys want to look us up, Facebook or Twitter, look us up at Talk It Out Show. If you want to go ahead and email us at talkitoutshow@gmail.com. And if you need to physically send anything to us, your questions or anything, you can send it to our P.O. Box.
Yes.
P.O. Box 901043, Portland, Oregon 97290. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that bell for notifications.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
all right. And of course, we have different things that we do, and today is my Just Random. And usually my Just Randoms are like ditzy stuff or whatever, but my random thought for today is, and of course I'll pick one of my lovely niece's lip glosses to put on, but my random thought for today, and you guys can, if you guys want to answer, you guys can too. With all the things that are going on in the world today and the things that we're trying to deal with, fighting racism and all these things, there's a lot of times I've come into play with different people of kind of like them feeling like they're not doing enough, or, you know, how can they support or whatever. And I just kind of, my thoughts are like, what are the different things that people are doing that they feel that they're doing and trying to support this cause right now? What's going on in the world?
I feel like you should, if you are the type of people that like to protest, then go protest. That's always a good thing, and it has been making a lot of changes, which are really good. I also believe in supporting Black-owned businesses, regardless of what color shade you are, to support a Black-owned business. And we just need to keep the focus going. I think sometimes we start things and then we let it die down, and then we're not accomplishing just because we got a few changes here. We feel like, okay, we did it now, we're done. I think we need to continue to protest, continue to buy Black, continue to support Black businesses, even if you go there to volunteer for them. If your city or state has, like ours, a Black Resilience Fund, pour into that as well to help out anybody who might be struggling, starting their own business, or doing things like that, so we can build in our community as well.
I also say, and this is the most important thing, what we're going through right now is pretty much what the same thing that Martin Luther King went through. Now, they did a whole lot of stuff, and then when they've gotten a little edgeway, people forgot and dropped, didn't even take any accountability of their rights. And so what I'm saying all this about is voting. If you don't vote, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you got to say. Because then your voice means nothing if you don't put it on the ballot, so that we can actually get things to really change. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I do this, but when that vote ballot comes in there, they look at it and write on it, they scribble on it, and do whatever, throw it away. That was your right. You talking about something and not voting for your rights and making sure that the politicians are doing what they were supposed to be doing, then it's all in vain. The protest, all of that's in vain. What Martin Luther King and a lot of all these other Black advocates was doing, they were putting their ballots where their mouth is, and that's what we need to do now. And a lot of people have been saying that, but if you don't get out there and vote, you don't get out there and tell them what the changes that you want, then it doesn't do anything. You can rant and rave all you want, but you have to put your pencil to the movement as well. So I think if all of that stuff, buy Black, yes. Your protest, that's great. But when it comes down to November, put your name on the ballot. That's what I feel would be the most important thing to do.
Okay, that's good. I think for me, one of the things that I thought about, because when all this stuff was starting, there was basically places we could have a voice, and we were talking about that, like me, I got a whole bunch of kids, and I'm at home trying to juggle all this stuff going on and everything, and sometimes a lot of people were feeling like they weren't doing enough, especially my moms at home with a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that, but, I noticed for me, I think for me, like you're saying, do the things that you're doing, supporting Black businesses, but also just like when I'm on social media, I'm promoting things because sometimes we as mothers don't have a lot of funds to be able to even support or as much as we can. But just any little thing that we can do, don't feel like you're just not helping at all. We don't feel like, just do something, you know what I mean? And I tell people all the time, I'm pushing and letting people know about what's going on. And sometimes if you let somebody know what's going on, they have the things that they need, the resources that can help that other person. I may not, but if I voice and tell somebody else, they may have the resources to be able to help that other person. So that's why, as long as we're sharing and letting people know, tell people about those businesses, tell people and just share and do and support. Like we always say, support as much as we can. So sometimes we're not able to do, but there's so many other ways that we can help. So that's why it was just a random thought. So I today am going to pick out, because I buy stuff from her all the time, and then I put on my lip gloss that today's I'm gonna choose is clear. It's all glittery, so like glittery in there. I could do like the people do on it. Look at that. So I'm gonna put that on my lip. And I still need it because it was dry that day.
I was gonna say something about it, but I kept it to myself.
Right. You never did anything. I had to wait for this so it was on.
You've been in video, and I didn't know when I could just go in your lip chat.
Oh, yeah, it is. And I was waiting for this show like put it on. Mother can't put it on before. So that's what and my niece, her daughter, these are her lip glosses, and she has all kinds, so she's going to be pretty soon labeling, going to be having all her different flavors and names on them and everything, and her company is called Glamourlicious, and I am fully supporting her. She's pretty much the only thing that I wear, so I want you guys to support her once we get that rolling as well. All right, so we're going to talk about businesses today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're talking about today is Friday, and we are talking about, we live in Portland, Oregon, so the local business that we were talking about are the 2 fireworks stands that I have been able to locate, and one is run by Vashita James, and it is on 16199 Boone's Ferry Road in Lake Oswego. 97035 is the zip code, and they said there's another one. I don't know who that person is, but it is located on the corner of MLK and Cook Street. So please support. Also, of course, tomorrow is July 4th, and we are all wearing black because, of course, that is not our Independence Day. Juneteenth is, so everyone is wearing black. And, of course, on the 7th, where it is Blackout Day, where you do not buy from anywhere. If you want to buy black-owned, you can, but do not buy from anywhere else. And Lydia will tell you about the lovely online businesses that you guys can support.
Okay, you can go to Camille Rose, and she does hair products for black people, and for natural hair. And if you want your natural curls to kick in, she got products with that, and she does a lot with coconut, which is awesome. And what I recently found out that I did not know, ladies. You can even go to Target and get Camille Rose hair products there. So that's awesome. I did not know that. I had to look into it more and everything. So if you want to say, I don't want to buy online, instead you can go to Target and buy Camille Rose. But on July 7th, you need to go online and buy Camille Rose. But you might get some discounts, and they might have way more other stuff online as well. Then we also have Minted Cosmetics, and that's when they talk about our makeup. So women, with our makeup, you want to get your skin done with your eyeliners, your mascara, your foundation, all that. The foundation is light, and they have 4 different shades, and they will help match you if you need to. And they even have a thing where if it doesn't match, you can send it back in, and they'll give you the right color that has a match. And I don't know if it sends in or something like that, but they work with you, so you don't feel like, oh, I lost my money because I got this and it doesn't really match.
Okay.
It does. They will work with you on that, and that's such a good deal. And like I said, we support Avon and Mary Kay and all these other things. Let's support our own, and that is Minted. And they have a 4th of July sale where you get 20% off if you order online for Minted Cosmetics.
And that's good until the 5th, right? You said?
Yes.
Wasn't that to the 5th? Okay. Oh, also I forgot to let you guys know, because Lauren threw it in last time. I forgot. So there's another one called Benjamin Moving and Recycling that's in Portland, Oregon as well. It's a business. So for you can call 503-750-8724 if you need a quote for any of your recycling or moving needs, and they can help you out for that. So it's another local business. That
Yeah,
we
they
want to
do.
talk about that.
They will recycle your metal, your wood, and all this other stuff. So they do a lot of stuff. So you want to go out there and support them as well. We want to support our local and our online Black community. That's what we are all about, is supporting. Okay.
All right. So we want to help one of our listeners out there, and they have written in, and Lydia's going to read that question to us so we can help them out.
Okay. So, as the title says, my wife recently approached me saying she has been talking to a male on Facebook who wants her to be a singer in his band. Okay, logic being that if a good-looking girl is with him, bars will pay more. Okay, so my wife has never expressed interest in singing before, so I was a bit caught off guard. She has told me she wants to go over his house for some practice sessions to see if they work together. If so, he is going to take her to voice lessons with some big wigs. She has mentioned that it is okay because he has a girlfriend, even if they are on rough terms, and I should trust her. I sat her down and explained for several reasons why I was concerned. We are in a pandemic. She is going inside someone's house neither of us know by herself. He could be infected or a serial killer. When asked if they could do it at our house, the response was no, because he needs a grand piano. I also mentioned my suspicions of if it was too good to be true. It is. I'm not sure why someone in an established band with a bigwig voice coach would want to invest into someone who's zero experience. When I brought up basics of singing, such as matching tones to notes or basic scales videos on YouTube, she didn't seem to know even those. She's been talking to someone who was supposed to be teaching her. My wife is now upset, saying I am squashing her opportunities as just friends and to explore hobbies she might be good at. I asked if the same would be okay for me to go over to another female's house alone for a hobby, and got major deflection. Is this a red flag, or am I being silly?
Danger. Stranger danger. Stranger danger danger.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. The internet, they say catfish and all that kind of stuff. The internet is a playground for people that are with low self-esteem, self-worth. Somebody just said, "Oh, I think you would be great, and we can get you this." And I'm going to have Beyonce come over there and teach you how to do this and that and the other. And Jay-Z, he going to be there too. And normally people would say, "Please, because if that's the case, I mean, like nobody who finds no talent on the thing. Usually people
crazy.
have it on the talent, and then they tell them who they are. Like, many times, Tyler Perry, we got somebody, they see it on the thing, and then they come in, their producers call, and blah, blah. It's all on the up and up. It's never this way. But, you're correct in protecting your family.
Yes.
You're very much correct in doing that.
Yes.
She won't know until it's dangerous, and then she ain't got no money, and she this, that, the other, and then she's sorry. But you're right. No, you're not at all being foolish. You are so correct. You see the red flags. It's out there. Matter of fact, it's blinding red. I need to tone it down a little.
Oh gosh. And she has no. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking about all the people who gotta go on these shows and do all this hard work. They can sing and they trying all hard, and you got somebody talking about you can't sing at all, but I'm gonna make you a star.
Yeah.
It ain't even your desire. So to me, it's like she went on to some website, The Swingers, And he was
They
like, I
swing
want to
it.
swing with you. I don't want to swing with your husband. I don't want your husband with my girlfriend, but I want you could join us. That's how I look at it. I don't really think it was an opportunity because, like I said, if knowing I can't sing, but if a guy told me that, hey, I don't need your help. Okay. If a guy told me that, and I brought it to my husband, excuse me, and told me that. And I brought it to my husband, and my husband had concerns. I'd be like, come with me. Come with me, bring your
He
gun,
said
come
no.
with me.
He didn't know.
No, they said no to the house.
Yeah, I
No
know,
to
but
her house.
yeah.
I would go there and meet with, if it was really an up and up.
It ain't
To
up
me,
and up.
no, it's not. I think she's trying to get some nookie with the hooky. No, you can't say no. I don't think it ain't nobody singing.
And it's weird
She
because
because she don't want to be a singer.
I saw.
She ain't even trying to learn nothing.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
doesn't
talking
know
about having a nice looking person to come with the.
Well, no, and then he's
And
talking
there's
about
a
the
lot of
scales.
gorgeous,
the-
beautiful women that can sing.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of beautiful women.
So why
that
you
can
think
sing.
somebody can't sing at all?
I know, and they don't even know that. Well, do you know like the C
Scales.
scale or the C sharp scale?
And he's teaching her now, and she don't know that.
She don't know nothing. She's like,
Why you trying to request something
No.
that's a possibility?
yeah,
of
yeah,
our dream?
yeah.
Cause you trying to get some. This is the threesome thing, and they don't want to include you.
Well,
in the
and
threesome.
the thing is, she may really be that naive. I mean, because you know me, I'm
Yeah, sometimes people are.
No, I tell you, I'm telling you because I was telling you guys about that a few shows ago about that. The lady, she thought she used to be a model. She was gorgeous, and the guy kind of lured her in that way. And she thought, and he was a really good photographer. I mean, she thought, but then in the end, really at the end, that's what he was doing was getting her to swing with his friends.
Oh, yeah.
And but he did a whole photo session and everything. I mean, it was really real. But then all of a sudden, boom, she started seeing it. And I'm like,
I'm always skeptical.
See,
Anything
that's
that's on the
weird.
internet and stuff like that, and people, I'm just. It's just not the right thing. You're right. I'm skeptical of all of that stuff. I'm just
You
saying.
gotta
It's not just about being skeptical. It is really like, literally, the way he is placing all this and the way he put it doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. You didn't ever desire to be a singer, and now you're saying that this man said you can, and he's teaching you, but you still don't know anything. My thing is because that's your excuse that you're making up.
right.
I don't really believe that it's a conversation. Because again, if I'm telling my husband as I am married, and he has some concern, I'm like, why don't you come with us? You know, protect me, come with us. Because I understand, okay, you don't have a grand piano, but let's come with us because you know,
I saw on the.
I'm just saying
I
that
know.
my whole
If
point.
there's something, because I remember on the internet, it was this house. And I was looking for a house, and it said, "This is a house, beautiful house. If you don't mind, I'm out of thing. If you don't mind doing the paperwork prior to blah 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 blah." But you know, and everybody was all, yeah, and it's because the picture of a house is beautiful,
Yeah.
too good to be true, right?
Right.
So I went in there and I said, okay, so yes, and then they respond, yeah, you need to just give us the first and last and security deposit, and then we'll mail you the key. And I'm like,
No.
and I said, no, I want somebody to go over because we have to do a walkthrough. We got to do that. I have property too, so I only need this temporarily, blah blah blah. But then no, it's all fault, all everything. Yeah, but if you're excited or if there's something you really want, sometimes you overlook all the red flags.
But my thing again is, like you said, you want to go look at the place. So like I said, if I felt that way, me and my husband bring some weapons, me and my husband could come over there. You know what I mean? We're going to be in wherever it is, openly, the door open. It's going to be an open opportunity. If I really was trying to be a singer, knowing darn well I cannot sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he going to get big.
Yeah, if somebody told you they're going to train your voice, I know they lying. I'm sorry. They lie.
What you
They
just
just
gonna
lie. They lie. The truth ain't in them.
Anyway, so you saw me to strangle Lauren. Because
Oh my gosh.
and that's what can happen to you if she goes over.
That's it.
But I really think it's a threesome.
Don't want it.
I really think it's a sex thing, and that's why you're not included. She's not even thinking about including you in it. And now she's talking about you question some possibility of something she never even thought about it or desired. Probably ain't even hummed around the house or nothing. And all of a sudden now, because she's pretty, there's a
And then
lot
how
of
did he
gorgeous
know
women.
she can sing? Did he say? How did they know that she could?
They,
What did
they
she
never
do?
said she could sing.
He gonna give her lessons.
He gonna give her lessons by a big wig.
Yeah, about the big wig.
Cause she pretty, and the bars gonna pay more cause she pretty,
But
and
she
I'm like,
nice looking.
there's a whole bunch of pretty
And she's
girls that
the
can
only
sing.
pretty person in the world. I know.
Plenty of pretty girls that can sing.
All right.
Can sing. Yeah, I know.
Hit some notes.
Yeah.
That's-
Beyonce gonna teach you everything.
Like I said,
Okay.
yeah, you know.
I think
that
it's either sex or murder.
either way,
It ain't right.
it ain't right.
It ain't right.
It ain't right.
Okay, we got that.
All right, so yeah, let's talk about the trending topic because woo, that was.
Okay, so our
Lord.
trending topic is we have the NFL Chris Conley. Did I say that right? I hope I did. And Chris Conley has talked and tweeted and tweeted and talked, and people have tweeted. No, not tweeted. Yes, tweeted. It's tweeted. Okay. He is with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he has said that the first week
Yeah.
of the NFL that they should sing the national
So
anthem.
the first week of every month.
The first week
Yeah.
of every month,
Uh-huh.
they should sing the national black anthem.
Uh-huh.
That's
Black,
what
it's Black National Anthem.
Black national anthem. With every voice is what the song is.
Yes.
And so I thought that was a good movement. He did a touching speech. You can check it out. It was a touching speech. It spoke on a lot of stuff, and it took care of a lot of stuff. But a lot of things what people were saying is now they even are making, the NFL has, some of the football players has even challenged the NFL to say, you know, we need to take care of this. And they have made Juneteenth now a holiday.
Yeah.
Even for the NFL. So, you know, it's
good.
because you know how the NFL didn't want to.
Yeah.
They had won nothing. They they fired
Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick and everything. So now they are on the bandwagon, and now they are agreeing to every first week of the month to go ahead and sing the national black anthem, black national anthem. I'm gonna stab your way. Joanne, sing black anthem.
I ain't singing that anymore.
She don't want to sing. She got a voice.
She does.
She got a voice.
She does.
You can call her over.
Yeah, she didn't call her.
But I wasn't figure like that.
And he's a wide receiver, and so it's good to see that not even local people in every city and state are standing up. It's so good to see that celebrities are working just as hard. And I mean, it's just sometimes you don't get the acknowledgement. You don't know what these celebrities are doing because they don't tell the negatives. Oh, they got smoking weed, they had a gun, they had dog fights. They never talk about the positive. So it's really a good thing that the positive is coming up. You know what I mean? And that there's so many different NFL players, and that they are apologizing for the ones that were taking knees and stuff like that. That the NFL has backtracked and is now supporting that. So I think that's an awesome thing.
Yeah, I think the change is just coming all around, and I think it's an awesome thing.
It is.
That you know, and you look at it, you see these. It may seem like, oh, these little things, but it's more and more and more, and you see it more.
Yeah.
And we have, like people always say too, I think what it is this time around as well is we do have a lot of, well, what do they call it, white allies or whatever, I don't know when they say that. But a lot of it is because a lot of the younger generation, it's like they have no understanding of the racism themselves. They're like, why is this even happening? So they're more the standing up as well, and that's what I like to see. It's awesome. And the thing about it is sometimes that's the only way, because of the fact that it's just to be honest, because that they do have the white privilege, their voices are the ones that can be heard because they have the privilege sometimes. So if they stand up and say, this is not right, this is not the way, we cannot be in no America like this, this is not the way, then sometimes that's even allowed, they can be heard more, and things can get done. But as we see, things are really getting done, and they're like, you can actually just see the little things that are just happening. And I was happy when I found out that they declared Juneteenth a holiday. I was excited, especially where we live.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I thought that was just awesome. I thought that was, so to see those things, because a lot of people don't understand, you have to kind of learn about your state, because sometimes we're born where we're born, we don't know. But we live in Oregon, and in Oregon we don't have a lot of rights as Black people. We don't. But we don't go down to the courthouse and look at the laws and stuff. We just live in life thinking we free and everything like that. But we really weren't supposed to be. But that's because people don't go down and see that stuff. Every state is different. I tell people that all the time.
Well, we need to just start learning our history and knowing it. And I think the more we learn, the stronger that we can be, and the more that we can work together. Because even though I'm so glad and I'm so happy for the Black Lives Matter movement, and things are actually moving, what it really makes me even happier and feel more connected is to know that it's not just us standing up for our rights.
Exactly.
It's everybody now joining in.
Yes.
And now you can't see, because I don't think even white people understood how much racism there was, but you now can see it because they're all coming out in different kinds of ways. They're all coming out to change it. There is even a city or a state that the Ku Klux Klans are trying to put us back in slavery. And it's like, well, I don't know how you're going to do that, but, it's one of those things that is so good that we are now all uniting. So it kind of reminds me that now that we're talking about our Black national anthem, should that be our new anthem in America, or should we still keep our other one?
I think it can be dual. I don't think, like I said, I think it can be dual. We sing ours, and then that sings. Just like in the other state, when you go into
another country,
their anthem. Yeah, they do that. They do that,
anthem.
and then if they have if the U.S. comes in, they'll go ahead and they'll do the U.S. and then their country as well. I don't think it should replace. I think it should just go ahead and what we're trying to say is enhance this together.
Yeah.
I was just asking because like I said, to me when I listen to Lift Every Voice and sing, the words and stuff to me are just as powerful as the other one.
Yeah, it is.
And I didn't know how we should, play it. Should they do it by both? Have one person sing the national anthem, have one person sing the Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled Banner. I mean, I just want to know because I think it's a cool thing. And my thing about it is, you hear it all the time, the Star Spangled Banner, but you don't know. And then a lot of people didn't even know we had a Black national anthem.
Of course.
Yeah.
So those are things like, but I don't think our Black national anthem is just for Black national anthem.
No.
I think it's for everything.
When you listen to the words, it covers it.
Yeah, it does. But also, to know it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
To know it.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know it.
But a lot of people don't know the Star Spangled Banner. I can tell you that.
But you learned that from when you was in school.
I never learned it.
And then you did that My Country Tip. You were hearing it at every game, blah, blah, blah.
You do, and that's
so
what I'm saying.
They do learn it after times and times with the Black National Anthem. It's like, they only go sing, lift everybody, and then young man.
Watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon.
I found out in reality that people don't know the Star Spangled Banner either.
Yeah,
because every time they go back,
messing it up.
yeah, and then every time they go home, they're studying it.
Yeah.
Like, they want me to sing Star Celebrity. They want me to sing Star Trek.
Yeah, that's true sometimes.
And then they gotta practice. Now sometimes I've seen it all the time, and they be working, and then they like, we gotta change it so it can be different. I want mine to be the best because everybody's like trying to beat Whitney Houston or something like that. And I think that would be a good thing for the exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled up the words because I felt like we should say since can't get Joanne to sing it. It's lift every voice and sing.
Yeah, it's slower and more powerful.
Lift every voice and sing. That's the first thing I got her glasses. Can't read nothing right now.
That's right.
Till earth and heaven rings.
Till, right?
Till.
Because you said tell everybody, so I'm saying
Till earth and heaven rings.
Go.
Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on Tell Victory is one.
Yes.
And it goes on and on, but I really like that part because that's what we're doing now. We're marching on until things are changing.
Yes.
We're protesting until things are changing. We're going to vote until things are changing.
Thank you.
We are going to buy black until things are changing. We're going to respect one another and understand and listen to each other on our beliefs and with things that bother us and hurt us until things change.
That's right, Lauren.
That's right.
And that is right.
Listen, Lauren.
So go and start doing it. I think we should have people doing speeches on it,
Yes.
hearing it constantly so it can be things that change. We appreciate Chris Conley and all the NFL players that we do not know that are doing the same thing and protesting that this happens everywhere, not just for his team. I thank you guys for watching the Talk It Out show. And now we are getting ready to do our black-owned business, and then we're going to
We're going to recap on the previous, we told you about the local ones, and then the online ones that for the new this week. But we want to recap on the ones that for the previous weeks really quick. And of course, like I told you, support the Black Fireworks stands for the weekend. Well, the one over there on Boones Ferry Road, Lake Oswego. That's run by Rashida James, and there's another one on MLK and Cook Street. Also, I brought to you guys Slingshot Espresso over there in Clackamas on 82nd Drive, and there's another Slingshot Espresso in Vancouver, 4950 Northeast 94th Avenue. And then also, before then, I talked to you about Caribbean Spice right there on 42nd and Prescott. A nice place to get all of your needs. And then Nene's Beauty Supply. Get all your beauty supply needs on 171st and Halsey. And also, we talked about Cason's Meats, and that's an awesome place to get the meats that you need. And he does accept EBT as well, and he's on MLK and Alberta. All right, those are the local businesses. And also, I did, Benjamin Moving and Recycling. And go to them for all of your recycling needs. And if you got some scrap metal and stuff that you need to get rid of, they can get that for you as well. And now Lydia can tell you about all of the online businesses that she has been talking about.
Okay, so we don't want to forget CamilleRose.com, and that is for your hair. You want to do Minty Cosmetic, and that is for your face. You also want to do ImpressBody.com for your yoni. IzzyandLiv.com for your shirts, your bag, and towels, and goggles needs. RockTheBells.com, you know how my husband is. We want to do Embrace Pangea. One United Bank.
Yes.
And we also want to do Bedroom Candy. And don't forget WeBuyBlack.com.
Yes.
Go out and support them all. We should have everything below in our description so you can have it. We're going to try to have it every time we can pop up so you guys can be able, in case you forget, have it to look at our videos on that as well. Support the Talk It Out show as it is a black-owned business. Share, like, and subscribe, and send it to other people to subscribe to our channel as well. We also have Mother Earth. You can catch her on Instagram. She's working right now to upload her YouTube page and the Love and Live show. And again, the Talk It Out show, as this is Lauren's baby as well. Support all black-owned businesses, even people that you know that are trying. Support.
All right.
And again, we thank you for joining the Talk It Out show.